you gonna play one instrumental lah from Rosa cover lah. So I'm like, instrumental. Lagu fingerstyle of Rosa punya cover. I'm like, lagu apa ni?
Tapi kau kenal tak siapa Rosa that time?
Kenal. I know lah. Tengok cerita tu macam ayat-ayat cinta ni semua kan.
Right.
Ayat cinta. Very nice song.
Cinta.
Yeah, very nice song.
Yeah. So
I love the arrangement the chords.
Yeah. Dia punya arrangement dia bagus.
The chords is killer for me.
So, yalah, dia suruh me main 2 lagu lah. Satu lagu ayat-ayat cinta, fingerstyle, and another one it's Ku Menunggu. She will duet with me lah. So the lagu yang Ku Menunggu tu for me like it's I listen to it, it's very direct punya chord work je lah. It's very dia punya lagu is very direct, macam more than words. So but the ayat-ayat cinta tu, tu part I am very stressed. Macam mana ni aku nak pecahkan otak main, you know, the melody, the bass line, the rhythm and everything. So I tak tidur dekat in my hotel room, tak tidur. I try to pecahkan otak. I main je lah. Then I got a beat lah. So I okay lah, dah macam I get cari yang senang punya lah kalau boleh.
Senang lah.
So nak cari yang senang punya. And then the next day, they told me to come early for sound check. So yeah, we did. I went to the studio, come to the studio buat sound check. And then I thought Rosa datang for rehearse. Dia cakap, no, Rosa tak datang.
Okay.
Dan
datang nyanyi.
Then macam mana kan? I dah kancong lah. I kancong kan. Nak buat apa? Dia tak tahu key dia. Takut dia nak main original ke, dia nak suruh turunkan ke kan?
Oh shit. Alamak.
So
yang seram tu.
So I cakap, never mind, you play what you can. I play what I can.
Cucuk.
Okay then. So then from there I start nervous. Dah gairah, dah macam very nervous already lah. Don't know what to do. Then the show is about to start. So all of peminat semua dah turun, semua berdiri.
Live recording semua
Yeah, it's a live recording.
But not telecast recording
Yeah, it's a recording.
Okay.
So no, it's a live telecast. Sorry.
Oh shit.
It's a live telecast. Yeah, it's a live telecast.
Okay.
So the audience was there. Fans punya Rosa was there, and so once the show start, and I have to do the introduction as a soloist kan, the instrumental part. So I dah tengok orang-orang budak-budak semua dah tengok siapa budak ni kan, dengan rambut panjang perform kan.
I saw that video.
So I dah gairah atau I dah gabra, dah macam I have to get the attention of the crowd dulu. Because I cannot just start just like that. So I got to think of, kira kan cepat cepat fikir like, okay, what I got to do? So I'm gonna do a bit of a flashy guitar move trick to make them wow.
Impromptu.
Yes.
Baik.
So I did that for a while, and then I start to do like my showmanship. That's why I get the response from the crowd. From there I'm like, okay, now I
you need that energy.
Yeah.
Because I saw in the video tangan kau dah gini-gini.
Itu dah gabra bro. Itu dah I'm panicking. Yeah, I was nervous.
Nampak macam confident bro.
Bro, I was really nervous. And so I get the crowd attention already, and Rosa dah datang lah. Then that's where I met her, and then we play. So after the performance, we had a dinner lah at Rolling Stone Cafe. Dia Namaya. So we gather kita duduk, kita cakap-cakap, get to know each other more. So that was my big break lah.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Nice.
Nice story. Okay, you made me think like that too. I always wanted to ask you guys about this. Okay, you see, when you got that opportunity with Rosa, you say you put some video on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you know, there's so many good guitarists out there.
Correct.
Question is, image matters. Does image matter? I think for you, you would, you know, your opinion on that. Macam imagine if you just put your video macam gitu, without having your anime punya image macam dulu, do you think you will get picked up?
You're asking me?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Anime korang kau je apa? Yeah, for example.
Abang
Macam
Shukor
Alif.
tolong, Abang Shukor.
Hai.
Aku tak ada mana-mana dalam cerita ni.
Ini you tahu.
Ada, Abang Shukor.
No, I pernah kerja dengan Rosa, tapi that was way back in 2003 ke 2004.
Okay.
It was at Trans TV Jakarta.
Oh, okay.
Pernah with Rosa and Chris Dayanti.
Okay.
So pernah, but I mean it's session for them. It was they are nice people lah. Very easy to work with. Ketawa je lah. Itu je lah. That's what I can share lah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. My question Okay. Macam abang Shukor, okay, I'm a layman, okay, macam let's say I'm a producer or whatever. Macam kalau I want to have a show kan, macam I know like abang Shukor is more of a musician, okay. I know where to put him. When let's say I'm the producer of the show and I took Romey Helven in, I must ada intention tau. Macam kalau aku nak musician, aku tak payah saya ambil mamak ni daripada Singapura kan. Aku banyak lah Indonesian punya gitaris aku boleh pakai. But why you? You know I'm saying that macam why Romey? There must be something in him.
Yes.
Like macam I'm definitely very very sure it's because of the image that you have as well. Macam being good is a must.
For me is good and image.
Yes.
You know, Romey image memang dahsyat. Romey, Alif, orang muda kan. Orang muda memang image dahsyat. Of course playing is good. You know, so that is the most I think criteria lah.
Yes.
I think they be able to produce what they want lah, and of course the image lah. Tapi playing for me is the most important.
Mesti ada lah. Yeah.
I mean of course Romey must deliver, you know. Romey or Alif must deliver. That is the most important. That's what I think. Betul lah.
Betul. Betul Alif and Romey. I mean I'm sure because korang dah ada your own image apa.
Rupa ni, badan ni hanyalah pinjaman sahaja.
Dalam.
To answer your question, we need to break it down into how do we label good and how do we label as image as important juga. It all boils down to the context of the show. Right. Now, I think for me and Romey, kita have always been a guest guitar player. Guest guitar player to play alongside with whoever that we need to support lah. Now the image or the credentials come before. They get to know us before, where we used to be in a band, Anugerah band, you know, competition 2008, and we shine differently. Romey very eccentric, very flamboyant. With the rose and with the hair, with the makeup and whatever not. So, does he want to create that image? No, he is just being himself. Do I want to mimic that image? No, because it's him. I would just do my own thing.
Yep.
Now, when it comes to image, it has really been the staple of the world. The world want to see what is good at their eyes. Kan? Oh my God, best guitarist ni, handsome blah blah blah. So is it a must? It's very subjective. It depends on the context. Again, if you're doing a show, a live TV show, Surya ke apa kan, somehow you need that just for the eye candy though.
It's entertainment, bro.
Correct. Yeah. But that context could be totally different when you are recording a song.
Betul.
Now when you record a song, orang tak kira lu handsome ke lu apa kan. The thing is that can you play? Okay, aku write kau score, kau just play. So it all depends on the context. So to answer your question, does image plays a big role in the entertainment world? Yes and no. It depends on the stage that you are in. If you're a studio guy like Abang Shukor, you know, he's session guy, that is his strength. Does he need image? God knows, kan. No need, kan. As long as he can deliver that job. So it all depends to that context lah. To answer your question, it all boils down to the context. Yes.
Right.
Betul.
Me, anything to add, brother?
Okey je. Kau Abang Ali pula. Abang
Abang
Shukor
Alif.
dengan Abang Alif. Alif dengan Abang Shukor dah apa yang diorang cakap tu, like it's all part of the content je lah.
Right.
So it depends on kalau if you're good, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're good, you're good. If your rezeki kat situ.
Yeah, rezeki jugalah plays a big part. You see, it's your
Yeah.
luck.
Rezeki, and of course, if you are good, people will take notice, especially like music director, MDs, producer, you know. Because we might not know, we might not know when we play everywhere we play, we might not know who came and watch you, you know.
Correct.
Yeah.
Kita pun tak tahu kan, you know, we don't know, you know. And then suddenly just a phone call and you know, that's it, you know, like wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think of course to be able to produce and good is the most important, and of course image lah. For a player lah. Tapi macam lah I more to sessionist, so I'm not into the image many. So I'm more to the playing and playing and just deliver the thing lah. Itu je lah.
Right. Okay.
That's on my part lah.
And
Okay,
being
sekarang kita,
humble lah at the same time. Kan?
okay, kita punya berbual nak dekat 2 jam. I tell you it's very fast. Okay.
I'm fine.
Is it? Wow.
Wah,
Sebelah sebi je.
Sebelah suku je.
So yang the rest yang masih ada kat sini, I think quite a good ini. They're still here, they're still listening to us.
Thank you.
Throw in your questions. While waiting for your question, I'm gonna throw in some short questions to them, and then after that we
Thank you
just
for watching, you know.
Yeah, I mean 2 jam orang tengok bro.
To friends out there, you know, thank you for watching our kata orang non-rehearsed punya ni kan.
We will try our best to answer kalau any of you yang kat sana nampak, because kadang-kadang ni lagging Okay.
Correct.
So my question, okay, ini let's say for the new guy, new generation, macam now punya konteks, macam Abang Shukor kata, you must be ready at all times, you must be good. Itu having said that, what is your advice macam for the new guitarist or even musician now? Pasal sekarang platform banyak. We have social media, we have YouTube, you have this, you have that.
Yeah.
What would you advise them?
For me, it depends to individual. Depends to individual what they want lah, what they want in their journey of playing guitar lah. Whether they want to compose song, they want to be an artist, they want to be a sessionist. So it depends on what they want lah. Macam I dulu, when I started, of course I play in the band. I work with Abang Din Safari, with Jimmy Lee, all these people, Indra. But at the same time, I was telling myself I want to be a sessionist lah.
Oh, so you know what you want dulu. I see.
Yeah. So that was my my aim was that lah, you know. So so kata orang, when you want to be a sessionist, you need to learn how to read lah.
Yeah.
You need to learn baca, you know. So that is where I baca lah, belajar baca. Then my aim dulu nak main jazz festival. So that is I pergi belajar jazz, all those that kind of thing lah. So that is for me lah. But kalau untuk the newer one kan, it depends on what they really want lah, you know. Of course, any music, any ini is all good lah. Any genre ke, as long you play good music, is is cool lah, you know. Ni terpulang pada masing-masing lah kan.
I think
for me, lah kan.
Yeah, I think for me, like what Abang Shukor say is quite true. You need to know what you really want. You know, you really need to focus on your strength and work on your flaws. With the digital world right now, Facebook, IG, people are submitting their videos and everything. The market is much more wider compared to back in those days, where if I need to get known, I need to go out. I need to go out. I need to go to bars and clubs to meet them, to say hello, to hey bang, can you show me how you do that? Now everything is just there at your fingertip. You know, like YouTube, you can learn a song within a day, full on, spot on. Back in those days, cassette, CD player, you have to, you know. So it really, like Abang Shukor cakap, it's quite true. You need to know what you really want, and then you exaggerate that. It doesn't matter what the world says to you. Just go for it. If you want to play metal, let's say you want to play metal, just go for it. just go for it because you are still finding
Direction.
yourself and
Yourself.
what drives you though. So just go for it. So for the younger guys or for the younger guns, even if you're playing EDM music with a guitar, doesn't matter. Just go for it. Because you might open up something new that we gonna learn. Apa budak ni buat interesting right? So just go for it. It's fine. At the end of the day, it's just music. It's just you, the guitar, and your message across to everyone. Whether you're good, whether you're bad, is just how they perceive and label you. It doesn't matter. But if you are happy with it, if you feel the joy of doing it, that's it lah.
Yeah.
I think
Beautiful
that's for
answer.
me lah.
Beautiful.
Betul cakap Alif.
Yeah,
Betul
bang.
saya sokong. Saya sokong.
Yeah.
Cik Romey,
Betul.
Yeah.
anything to add on lagi? Because that's what Abang suka cakap.
Okay, for me, you have to put, you gotta devote put dedication on your craft lah. You kena believe that what you want to do, not
Believe,
just music also. Yeah, so it's not just music but life juga. What you want to do, it's not what you have to do, what you want to do. Right?
Yeah.
So like if you want to be like that, you enjoy what you are doing, go for it. Right? If you want to do like that, as long you are happy, you tak menyusahkan orang. So you believe in yourself, and especially you enjoy what you are doing. Enjoy tu je.
Wow,
You don't think of you don't think of the orang-orang yang cakap-cakap tak boleh lah, tak gini lah, tak gitu, all the negative kan. So you take that negative as a strength, to not to prove to them, but to challenge yourself, to improve yourself more. You don't have to prove to people. Just have to embrace be yourself, embrace your dreams.
Wow.
Just enjoy what you're doing. So,
Awesome answers, brothers. Baik.
Just
Hey,
enjoy.
bro,
Just
I think
enjoy
we
the
have
music.
a good this one question. Any way or ideas to make Singapore to be recognized in the music industry?
Question by Muhammad Naz
Asri.
Asri.
Oh, Liverpool fan.
Apa?
Liverpool fan.
Okay, abang.
Liverpool fan, okay.
I think you ni. Gila jalan dulu.
Ai lagi. Alamak.
Yeah.
Macam mana how to make recognize in music industries? Actually Singapore nak cakap industries ada tak Singapore?
Ada
Music scene ada tak? Music scene,
Kita ada music scene.
dalam
music scene ada.
Scene ada, of course.
Industries I nak cakap, I tak berani nak cakap but music scene memang ada. Music scene kalau Malaysia tu maybe music industries memang ada lah
yes.
Memang ada, diorang ada. Kita, I don't know how to. Yes, correct. Down there is very wide, the genre is how to make.
Correct. Even they still play rock kapak. Rock kapak is still alive down there.
Yeah. No, at the end of the day, as long as the audience they get to hear what they like and support, that does the job,
Yep. Yeah.
Whether rock kapak ke, whether reggae ke, as long the audience yang it just does the job lah. Tapi yang ini I tak tahu macam nak jawab Yang Naz ni alamak, tu macam nak jawab. Alif boleh jawab sikit.
I think to answer your question, the first thing first, we need to know where do we stand in the music industry. Second, do we have enough support in the music industry? While you question any way or ideas to make Singapore to be recognized in the music industry, kita have four different languages. We have Chinese, we have Malay, we have Indian, we have blah blah blah. Kan? We are segregated by all of them. The Malays are doing what the Malay do, the Chinese are doing what the Chinese do, and the Indians, they are trying to do what they want to do. Now, for the past few years, kita tak nampak one. Kita nampak, that side being that side, lu buat apa lu nak buat, this side being this side. So we don't have the satu, like Indon is just one music Indonesia, tak kira
One language also.
correct kan, dia tak kira dia tak kira lu Kristian ke lu Islam ke, it's Indonesia, Malaysia
Yeah.
somewhere, tak kira you Jacqueline Victor is not Malay, but she Elizabeth Tan, for instance,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's one. We need to work on that one first, because when people like us in this the artist punya mindset, when we want to do it, that four zone tu, it's a bit tough sebab we are looking at it at a different angle tau. Lepas tu kita tak ada one radio that plays all kinds of diversity. Ria is just playing what the Malays are doing, Chinese are playing what they're doing. So dia tak ada one, you see? Dia tak ada that one. That's for me lah. And how do we gonna do that? We need to be one first. We need to be accepted by the Chinese community, the Indian community. And I think for the Malay artists, people like Jamil Syed, all those guys, they are trying to bridge. They are now singing the Chinese and the Malays to be in dorang punya zone pula, to just in dorang punya pond. Okay, aku nak try to test market. You see, it's the same thing as us. I mean, Abang Shukor will only play with that pool of musician in Suria only, and that guy, those side will just play with those side. It's not one. I might be wrong, but that is just on my opinion lah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember last year. Last year I did one world music thing, at Coliseum, the Hard Rock Coliseum. They play musician. We have Christy Smith, is a black guy. Then the guy from Japan, he came down. I can't remember his name. Then Stephen Francis, Tamago, Magno. So we are playing all these like world ethnic music,
Right.
Tapi macam dia tak ada macam like one music macam like that kind of thing.
Correct.
So jadi for me, I pun tak tahu macam mana nak to define that thing. They call it the world music lah, something like that lah.
Correct.
Tapi we work with all different races lah.
Yalah.
But it's quite interesting lah,
Kan. We are not trying to be political in this
Yeah,
stuff, but
Yeah.
this is what
Just
we-
opinion. It's just opinion based.
Correct.
Yeah,
This
opinion,
is what
yeah.
we feel, and this is what we
It's fine.
see lah. Kan?
Yalah.
I mean, if you look at Abang Ramli nyanyi lagu Majulah Singapura tu kan, there's a lot of negativity in there. There's a lot of negativity in there, and these are all our people though. So how can you say to me that okay, we're gonna fix that? It's impossible. You just need to fix that one first. That accept that Singapore. And for people like us, kita dah stress, kita lari Malaysia lah. And then Malaysia will be a different kind of masalah pula. The Malaysian will like, alamak lu budak Singapore ni. So that it's
Never end lah. It will never
it
end.
never end. Same, go to Indon pun sama. Alamak, kamu Singapore balik ke Singapore. Okay, so dia susah lah. I mean, that is just from my 2 cents lah. Yeah, my 2 cents saja.
Right.
It's kind of difficult juga lah, like for the industrial in this scene kan. So like Abang Shukor cakap, the music scene is there, but the industrial is very small. Tak ada ke. So it's very difficult to,
but thanks to your question, I think that is a very good question.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, that's the deepest among the deepest.
Okay.
Ni Mus Malik ni question.
Okay, what's that?
Mus Malik punya question.
Okay, bang, cakap.
Jawab. Abang bacakan.
Okay. Should we play what we want to play or play what people want to hear? Or best to try to balance both as much as possible?
Oh, interesting question, Mus.
Siapa nak jawab tu?
Ni kali Romey cakap dulu lah.
Rumi lah, kesian Rumi. Rumi cakap dulu lah.
siapa yang komen Mus Malik
Yeah. Our brother
Malik
good
ni.
guitar player, very good guitar player.
Yeah, very good guitar player.
Very good guitar player.
Very talented player.
Yeah.
I think Mus Malik, to your question, it's best to try balance lah. Both. Jadi you learn a lot of things from each different kind of genre. But macam I said earlier lah, if you don't have to prove to someone or to other people that hey, I'm good. If you enjoy what you're doing, you just go for it. But it's best kalau you nak expand your level in playing guitar, you try to listen to a lot of genres lah. I hope that's the question that you want.
I think to follow up with what Romey just said, should we play what we want to play or play what people want to hear? Again, it's all about context. Where are you performing? Are you performing in a place where, let's say, Yamaha Asian Beat, where you're allowed to play your own music, where you're allowed to play your own songs? So if you are at that stage, by all means, express yourself freely. Now, if you are a working musician like us, you know, people go to a bar, go to a club, they want to hear what they want to hear, and they need to hear what they need to hear. So Romey was saying it's good, you need to balance both. Like for me, I'm a sucker when you ask me to play songs that people want to hear, because I don't want to play Ed Sheeran. Anyway, so I would play what I want to play, songs that I want to play, and I'm being true to myself, and by doing that I'm attracting that crowd, right? So it all depends on what context. If you are, you know, with a band and you're playing top 40s, you know, you have to do it, but put your own flavor lah. Jangan 100%, you know. You are still allowed to have your creativity, and you're still allowed to have your even though that song doesn't have a solo, but okay, just have a little bit 4-bar, just to spice up the song a bit. That's it. So to answer your question, that's it.
Alright.
Let's go.
Abang Shukor, wrap up that question, bang.
Okay, to wrap up kali adalah okay, I agree both with Romey dengan Alif. You know, spot on lah. It's a very spot on thing, you know. But macam kata orang, at the end of the day, we can play. I mean, we will play what we like to play first. Of course, kita suka lah kan. Kalau kita suka Sinsegate, of course, by all means we play. Kita suka, kita idol dia. Tapi at the same time, try to learn as much genre as possible. Lah. Macam Romey cakap, the more you play other genres, the more you learn lah. Ni kita cakap pasal learning lah, learning. Yeah. The more genres, chords ke, apa ke, short funk ke, apa ke. At the end of the day,
pop music pun.
Yeah, even pop, yes, of course. As at the end of the day, as long it benefit your playing kan, you become better, then it will benefit you lah. You know, macam tapi like macam Alif cakap, I agree. Of course, kita dah upgrade kita diri, tapi kita like the working musician, we have to kata orang oblige to the people's request, you know.
Yeah.
If we need to play Shape of You, we play lah.
Yeah.
For me lah kan. But at the end of the day, I go back, I will play my Sinister Gate. Yeah. And then at the end, dekat club people minta perfect, I play perfect lah. You know, so because that is the requirement of a working musician punya ni. Because the club employ you to entertain the people. And of course, like Alif say, you taruh lah solo sikit ke, 4-bar sikit ke, pun jadilah kan. Make it more flavor sikit, you know.
Interesting.
So
enjoy je.
Just enjoy, you know. At the end of the day, people enjoy, you know. When they enjoy, they will come back again. Bermakna, and then let's say dia datang club tu kan, dia 3 orang. Sekali pasal dia enjoy performance, dia datang lagi balik, next week dia bawa 5 orang. Means it's more business for the club.
Correct.
So when you make the business for the club, then kata orang the possibility of the musician to play longer in the club lagi better lah, the chances. Betul lah kan? So
extend lah kontrak.
Extend, yes, exactly. Because yelah, at the end of the day, we are all working musician, right?
correct.
Kalau kena main Hotel California banyak kali pun main je.
I think I main lagu tu agaknya dah masuk 240
juta
kali je kan.
Ribu,
Agaknya
200 juta. Macam-macam key bang. A minor, B minor, A minor.
ada G minor pun pernah tau. G minor,
Oi.
A minor, B flat minor pun pernah kena sih.
Oh nangis saya. Aduh.
So it's all that. But kata orang at the end of the day, it taught you how to transpose on the
Correct.
spot, you know.
No,
Wow.
Macam saya cakap kan, I just play only, you know.
You learn along you learn.
Yeah, you learn, betul.
Okay,
Betul.
sorry.
Another question lah ni.
Banyak
Apa ni
question dah makin heavy.
banyak,
Dah banyak heavy question Okay. I think Ridwan Yusof Ridwan Yusof, all working musician. Okay. Given your busy schedule, do you spend time with your instrument alone at home?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Spend time with
Yes.
my yalah.
Yes.
Yes.
At least in a day.
Yeah. I
You gotta
can
practice
still
lah.
I can still practice on my own at 4 o'clock in the morning when people are sleeping.
Yeah.
If my family is sleeping, I can still practice. No? I can just go on and I will just try to practice. You know, that is. Kata orang, I just like to have the guitar on my lap. That's the nice feeling, you know. So mana?
Okay.
So that is how I spend time lah.
So you do lah.
Alif tu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do of course.
Really?
I need to work on my craft. Masih nak belajar lagi.
Ya, betul. Macam I ni dah tua-tua pun masih nak kena belajar. There is
semua orang
a lot of things.
Wow.
Too many things to
Do we
Okay,
have
Romey.
Romey dulu. Okay.
Yeah, but I still, practice lah my guitar juga, but not like before. Time single kan, you got the whole hours to, play your guitar. Right now it's different already. So ada juga lah pegang just to warm up. That maybe just for me, I think I would took like 2 hours of playing. That's it.
For 2 hours itu ringan-ringan 2 hours
Warm up.
Okay lah. Warm up. Sekarang now because of the age honestly for me I need a warm up right now. Macam dulu I can just take and
Betul.
right now my finger dah makin like keras tau. So I need to warm up.
Wow.
Makin berumur.
Macam I lah. You imagine 36 years so sama.
And we gotta jaga our health lah, macam we gotta rajin take our supplements, for our blood circulation semua. So it's very important.
Okay.
Next one.
Okay, thanks. Next question. Okay, ini question ada kena mengena sikit. Okay, I think Kai was asking between. Okay, the question I cakap I give you your favorite guitarist, right? Worldwide, and somebody that you respect in this region, could be Singapore, Nusantara, that you respect lah. His question is Richie Blackmore, John Roth, Michael Schenker, Steve Vai. Who's your favorite? I think that question is the same as my question.
I think I have answered it all
Yeah.
since the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my case.
Okay, Alif have answered that.
Yeah.
Abang Shukor and Romey.
Abang Shukor, apa your favorite guitarist?
My favorite is actually Mike Stern. Mike Stern and Scott Henderson lah.
Oh, that
Wow.
Cukup.
Ni memang I follow daripada 80-an dulu kan. And Pat Metheny lah. I memang gila ni tiga ni lah. Tapi of course when I started dulu muda-muda memang of course I main Iron Maiden, rock ni lah kan. I suka, tapi when I grow older I start to listen to them lah. And then this is the people that I like lah. Mike Stern, Scott Anderson and Pat Metheny lah. Ni I suka lah kan.
Oh, nice.
Romey.
For me, for a guitar player, a shredder, I remember my first cassette was Multi-Fragment. That was my first. The Dragon Kiss.
Dragon Breath.
Dragon Breath or Kiss or what? I don't know. Like, I forgot already. So that Multi-Fragment was my favorite guitar player. And then came Yingwei Mamskin because of the guitar. You know all the melody.
We all grew up with that.
Yeah. So and then I go for Paul Gilbert. Gilbert punya kind of ideas. And right now I'm more focusing on acoustic than electric. As you can see what I'm focusing now lah.
Yep.
So
touching on that, what you're doing on your little bit on your Paper Rose punya ni. You want to share a bit since you're talking about
Paper Rose. Okay lah, just as fast. I think Paper Rose was a depression life for me lah. Dulu,
Depression,
time dulu lah. So whatever I wrote is like I mentioned earlier tadi, whatever I wrote on the previous album, Paper Rose, it is more of my life, how I've been through. Yeah, so done.
Tak nak share lagi what actually happened, that if you're willing to share, if not
personal.
tak boleh.
I mean like, you know, those were the days, broken heart lah, betrayal, you know, kita we face all that one, right?
Yeah.
So
But at
then
least
I cannot share with anyone. So I write lah.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful. I mean, like, it's a positive thing, no? Something negative kau change into an art. I think,
Yeah, but someone did commit suicide, you know.
Apa? Cita-cita apa? Siapa?
A friend of mine called me. I make it short lah. A friend, he's an IO. So he called me up. Dia cakap, hey, kat ni blog ada orang this
individual.
Lama lah cerita lama. Yeah, little girl, a young girl who commit suicide, terjuan diri. He just called me so randomly. Then I'm like, okay, and wow, apa kena mengena dengan aku kan? So dia cakap, oh tak, pasal bila kita tengah macam you know, investigate and everything, your album was there and suicide written note.
Serious?
Kat situ. And I'm like, shit.
But do you know that girl? Or
What?
Do you know that?
No.
Oh, tak kena. Oh.
So itulah. I mean, he just tell me about that lah. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's impact, sih.
Lama lah.
So the impact tu.
Oh, dalam.
One of the song lah. I don't remember lah.
Dalam impact.
I don't know lah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Sheikh, siapa ni? Okay, Alisana Malo. I think our audience is mainly cover tune audiences. Places overseas, original tune. Wah, you nak kena baca dia punya komen ni. What is he trying to ask?
Siapa cakap?
Alisano Malo.
Yeah, I
Malu
think
fikir
he's
je.
right.
Yeah. Perhaps.
Yep. That's a good one, brother. That's a good one.
Oh, cover tune, okay.
Yeah.
Original, okay. If we, special venue.
Nak jawab.
Oh, okay. Means our audience selalu suka benda-benda cover lah. Ini Melayu yang cakap
Yeah.
Overseas, we can hear original lah. In between cover
Yep.
tune, okay. Perhaps if we as music fans open up, especially venues, then it will be a good step. So are you trying to say that macam kita community tak open up to local creative punya, I think that's what he's trying to make a point lah, macam
Yeah.
kita banyak, you know, daripada luar punya influence, we to the extent of bukan mendewakan lah, but it's a good point. I think it's not only music, I think banyak lah. So macam we need to open up and accept that kita Singaporeans or local pun we can produce.
Yeah.
Especially now, I mean, we can see the difference dulu punya recording and now punya recording. Kadang-kadang you play, you didn't know tau, macam even the way they sing ni overseas, tak budak kita sih. No, I'm to the extent. It's like, I mean, that's my opinion lah.
Correct.
What do you think?
Yeah. I think I think whatever that he just said, there is nothing to comment on top of that. But it also depends on the context. Like I said, like perhaps if we as music fans open up, especially venues. You see, when you open up a venues, it's business. And when it comes to business, you need to have the ROI needs to be very clear. Now, certainly, we like to go to a place where it's free. And if we go to a place that requires for us to spend, the mindset is changing really. They're not know what we need to hear. Right? And people, like you say, it's true. Nobody wants to hear your own song because we are not built in a way to have that. We just want to go to a bar, we just want to have a party, listen to Ed freaking Sheeran all night long. You see?
Hotel California.
Right.
Why do you keep mentioning about Ed Sheeran, Jalil?
I don't know. I am guessing in the context. But back in those days, we have places like Youth Park. You know,
Oh yeah.
They promote local acts and
Correct.
whatever not, but it's
Yeah.
not really moving that well. Sebab dia
Harbourfront.
punya masuk tu tak ada, dia punya keluar tu ada.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dia punya
Correct.
masuk tu tak ada tau. So that is one of the
Yeah, you've parked one of the best punya platform.
I agree,
that's
man.
where-
Serious.
Yeah, that's where the Japanese punya J-rock
I think everyone.
always. Yalah, dan orang buat festival kat sana kan.
Yeah.
I mean that's where lah. I don't know what happened right now.
Yeah, I think it boils down to dollars and cents, commercially.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Sheikh Aminullah, what do you think of the current music being created now?
Like Ed Sheeran.
Is that your definition of current music now, Ed Sheeran?
Dance monkey apa tu?
Yeah, dance monkey.
Dance monkey.
Dance monkey. Yeah, that kind of thing,
Jason Mraz.
Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, so
current music lah.
that is the current. Yeah.
Alif,
Abang Shukor, what do you think?
Lah.
What do you think? Alif,
What
what do you
do
think?
I think? What do I
what
think?
is your current music now?
Well, what do you think of the current music created?
Being created now.
I think it's just the evolution of how music is going to go. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. Some of them are really nice because it moves me, but it doesn't matter because whatever that moves me doesn't mean that it moves you. And if it doesn't move you, if you're gonna say it's bad, it sucks, EDM dah tak ada creativity, semuanya pakai drum beat, semuanya pakai the same sound, repeated chords, repeated
Loops and loops.
and then the hook is just there, just there, right?
Auto-tune.
Right. But if it moves other people, then it's not my department to say it's good or not good lah. It's just how the music evolve, you see. That's how the music evolve, and it's pop. That is what pop music is all about now. Pop music.
Yeah. I mean, you can just. I mean, you can see them through the YouTube viewers.
Correct.
Yeah,
Gila
you
kan?
can-
Millennials
it's-
budak-budak ni. Gila is amazing.
Yeah. Dance monkey punya, I think dia punya viewer YouTube is gila kan.
Gila dance monkey. I think I jadi monkey je. But yeah, it's just music lah at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We are musician. We played music, and I wouldn't want to have any negativity on. Aku benci lagu ni. It's music lah.
Yeah. Because I brought up. My family is a full-time musician, right? So back then I learned a lot of song from Elvis to Beatles to Colin Ray sampai until the pop genre to rock and everything kan. So the pop genre right now, I have no problem with it. I just think that macam Alif cakap lah, there is a repetitive pakai loop, pakai ni, all those effect. Not so much of organic anymore.
Correct.
It's much of computer work stuff. So kita yang macam kita ni pun kadang-kadang we also need to learn a bit.
Yeah.
Right? Some song it's nice. I love Dance Monkey actually. Budak-budak kecil.
Catchy it's catchy apa?
It's catchy.
Kecil. Kecil.
Jai ceco baca jai pi caci cacoy.
I pun main juga. I pun enjoy juga main.
Okay lah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, brothers. I think the rest are just comments. I think we can baca on later on. So macam
Mata pun semua dah kecil je I tengok
sih. I mean dia paling lama tau, 2 jam lebih. Oh my god.
Ya Allah.
Is this your paling lama?
Ini paling lama
Lama saya 2 jam lebih.
dengar,
Aku
Alif.
nak edit ni macam mana ni?
Apa dia?
But I think it's very kalau nak edit it'll be very very long. But it's good lah, it's good.
Yeah.
Engagement, I think people are still with us and all that. So
Really, thank you so much for
No
having
problem.
All of us.
yeah,
Abang
I think
Shukor,
it's been very
Alif.
good.
Oh yeah.
Thank you Helvi. Thank you Alif. Thank you Romey.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you guys.
Yeah, and
Dah lama tak berbual lah.
Yelah. I think the performance we had, the three of us yang one of your guitar clinic ke apa lah.
Yeah, that was 5 years ago. My goodness, what?
5
Sekejap
years
ni.
ago.
Yeah,
5 years
so
ago.
your guitar clinic I was go. That one. I saw that.
No, that was supposed to be a guitar launching lah. Tapi tak nak elaborate lah kan. It was nice experience playing with Alif and Romey,
Thank you.
but benda tu
What is
the
past is past,
management tu
What is
tu
past is
kira
past.
yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Positive
Betul.
Cik.
Actually I'm looking forward to tomorrow 3 p.m.
Yes.
Habis.
Syok.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
We are waiting for that. Okay, any last wishes, last wishes, macam we know that journey being a musician kat sini semua, it's not a walk in the park. I mean, about having said that, the circuit breaker is all about resilience. You all as a musician, resilient is second nature to you. That's why macam I really find like it really macam, interviewing musicians, artists, is whatever they're experiencing now, it's much macam quite relatable to the resistance and to be resilient, bukan resistant, sorry, resilient. So macam last words, last advice, or whatever you think you want to tell all your fans, your friends semua kat sini, and they're still listening to us, your wishes, apa-apalah. Carry on.
Yeah.
Romey dulu.
Romey dulu.
Abang Shukor. Abang Shukor yang voice. Give the voice.
Yang tua yang didulukan. Okay lah, my wish is like everyone else. My wish is to hope that this COVID-19 will disappear as fast as possible, and hope this circuit breaker will be lifted up soon, and so that we all of us can go back to our stage. I'm sure all of us miss performing on stage.
Macam
It's
sedih
different playing. Yeah, it's different playing at home and playing on stage where people are watching.
Yes.
So I think we are all missing that. I hope this thing is over as fast as possible lah.
InsyaAllah.
Yeah, itu je. And of course, selamat Hari Raya to all my friends out there, and of course, maaf saya batin kalau ada terkasar bahasa, salah silap ke di dalam program ni kan. So minta maaf, okay?
I see. Touching.
NWA.
I see. Sempat.
Last late.
Okay,
Late sekejap.
Okay. First thing first, thank you for supporting Herdi for this beautiful podcast of his. Thank you for supporting us because people tak tahu, or people sometimes they don't know what we are feeling and how we go through, especially people like us musicians kan. Yeah, I mean, I really hope that whatever is happening in this world right now, it will be over soon. So yeah, that's it. Selamat Hari Raya. Maaf zahir batin. Kosong.
Next week Raya.
Next Raya.
Next week Raya.
I see.
Romey.
Okay, me.
Stay safe, stay healthy, banyak bersabar, gaan kan. So kita doakan terbaik lah. InsyaAllah doakan terbaik. So hopefully ni benda dah, it's gonna be over soon. Definitely it's gonna be over soon, and then this will go back to normal, and we're gonna rock and roll on stage very soon.
Stage,
right. Rock and roll.
Okay, brother.
And selamat Hari Raya. Thank you, Herdi, for the opportunity, and thank you, Alif. Thank you, Abang Shukor.
Thank you, everyone.
It's an honor.
Thank you, Alif.
I really hope to work. Hope to work with you guys again.
Yeah, amin, insyaAllah.
All the people out there. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, brother. Thanks.
Amin.
Thanks for. I'm so honored as three of you can be part of this sharing, and thanks for the rest of you who been here for nearly 2.5 hours. My God, live.
Masih ada lagi. Masih ada lagi, bro.
Lepas ni nak pergi toilet tau ni.
Itulah. Jangan ada
kucil ni, tahan.
Okay lah, so we got to end here. Semua nak terkucil, mata semua dah kecil, nak dekat midnight. Okay. So selamat raya semua. Thank you very much.
Alright. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Bye. Bye.
Bye.